Hi, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is going to be your reading. As I was doing a pre-shuffle for you guys, I felt the energy of really moving forward, like kind of being disappointed in something. Maybe things didn't go your way, but you planned it to. I really feel that this has to do with a romance situation or like a partnership of some kind. Okay. Yeah, I get the sense that there's been some type of argument or some type of conflict. Maybe you're giving somebody the silent treatment. Yeah, you're dealing with a past life situation. To just keep it on a general term, this could relate obviously to a past life relationship, considering the fact these are romance angels. Yeah, and you do have make the effort here. And it says, great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided towards. But see, again, I really get like the sense that you really planned for something to work out, and you planned it to like go a certain type of way. Like you had like envisioned this to be like easy, and something happened, and it just kind of like really set you back. Like I almost feel like you're almost in like a point of like disbelief where you're like, what? Like this kind of came out of like left field. It seems like a sense of feeling like you constantly have experienced this, like maybe this has been like a pattern of events that have occurred throughout your life, and you're at this point where you're frustrated and you're like, why does this keep happening to me? But I almost get the sense that it's just a trigger. And yeah, I get the sense that it's just a trigger. And the other card that fell out here was Soulmate. So, but let's get these out. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. My singing is terrible, so I'm not even going to try that again. I think you guys need to get out in the sun more. Yeah, I get the sense that you feel like things are just slipping out of your hands. Like, it's just like you can't ever, like, it's like you can't get your head above water. I feel like you're stressed out about finances. I feel like you're stressed out about a relationship. And I feel like you're stressed out about family. And, oh my gosh, just, like, messed up everything. Yeah, and I almost get the sense that that's, like, leaking throughout, like, your entire current situation. Like whatever you're stressed out about is like leaking into like other aspects of your life, and it's overwhelming you because it's like you didn't see it coming is really what I hear. It's like you guys just did not see this coming. And I really feel like this came in with the new moon, or the full moon. I'm sorry, I have been in the process of moving the last like 7 days, so I really have no idea what is going on astrologically, so don't yell at me in the comments. But I'm pretty sure that there was something with the moon that just passed that was in Scorpio. Wow. Yeah. Jesus. Wow. You guys are really experiencing some shit. Whatever this is an extreme heavy burden on you. I almost get the sense that you feel like somebody has a lot of options, or you're in a lot of confusion. So either you think that somebody has a lot of options, but again, this came in with the moon, so obviously this came in with the moon, like it's everywhere all over this. You're watching somebody. Like, I almost feel like you're doing some, like, cyber stalking, not gonna lie. Like, no judgment, you know? No tea, you know? Like, I get it. Whatever you're going through right now is an extreme heavy burden that's causing a lot of fogginess and confusion in your mind, and it's almost caused you to like go into like a depressive state. Again, what goes up must come down, and like I feel again that this is trigger. Like I just hear trigger, and it's like you're watching it, and you're just like, okay, is this wheel gonna keep spinning? And it's like the Three of Swords is like right in the middle. And it's like I feel like you're dealing with like a situation where it's like this could potentially like shatter your heart or like break your heart, but like some intense emotion behind like the heart. That's really what I'm getting. I'm just seeing like a lot of green. I don't know if green is associated with the heart chakra. Again, Cancerian energy is here too, the Chariot. Okay. I feel that you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I feel you're the one who's going to move forward. Like, I feel like you're going to come out of, like, this air energy that you're kind of in right now. And by air energy, I mean, like, you're totally locked in your head. Like, I'm surprised that the Nine of Swords didn't come out. Because, like, I almost feel, like, this panic. And it's like you're panicking about something, or you're panicking about somebody coming towards you, or you're panicking about the person that you're dealing with because something happened that triggered you, that, like, sent you through, like, maybe even past life regression type of feelings. Like, you're going through something that, like, you almost can't explain to the person, so you're like, I'm sorry I'm being a dick, but, like, I'm feeling this and I don't really know why, because it's like something just triggered you. And I feel like it was kind of meant to happen because it's kind of like the universe is guiding it. And I feel like this is an ultimate lesson that you're going to have to power through. Yeah, the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. Strong Cancer energy, strong Pisces energy. Yeah, we have the World here. There's something that needs to become, like, that needs to be completed, whether it's an old thought pattern or paranoia. I don't know if somebody's just paranoid, like they're paranoid that somebody's going to hurt them. They're paranoid that something's not going to go their way. They're paranoid that, like, people are surrounding them. I don't mean like that little chuggle, oh my gosh, what is going on with my words? That chuckle is not like surrounding you, but it's almost like you feel like people are surrounding you, meaning like not in a paranoid state, but in a sense of you're just being surrounded by conflict. And then you have the Five of Cups here in reverse, so I really feel it's coming out of that energy of being, like, super depressed. And maybe not feeling good enough, maybe not feeling like you deserve something, maybe not feeling like you're worth something. There's this sense of just, like literally, like, the way that this is, like, maybe you can see it, but, like, you have the Chariot right here, and then you have this other card right here, the Five of Cups, that also has a horse on it. But you see, like, the way that they're facing, it's like this. Sorry, you can't see that, but they're sitting kind of like this at an angle. So it's like they're asking you to remove yourself from this energy and become the Chariot. They're asking you to move forward. Because what you're dealing with is obviously a past life relationship of some type. Karma related, maybe. It's a past life relationship. I don't go too far into details about naming, like, soulmates and stuff, but the soulmate card is here. And pay attention to the red flags is at the bottom of the deck. So I think that Spirit is trying to communicate something with you, that there's a lesson that needs to be learned throughout this entire situation. I just feel like you're really confused. Like, I feel like there's also, yeah, wow, yeah. Somebody is holding on to extreme toxic behavior. Strong Capricorn energy here. You have the Four of Pentacles, and then you have the Devil card. I really get the sense that one of the people, if not both people in this situationship, are holding on to addictions, toxicity, limiting beliefs, harsh judgments, materialism, egotistical beliefs, narcissism. Like, there's something here that, like, they're holding on to, that they're not letting go, that's causing, like, this sense of, like, the burden. Because I feel like this Devil card here is what is causing this. And it's like you want things to progress forward, but it's like you have to let this one thing go, or a couple things go, like, whether it be, like, related to, like, a personality, like, again, narcissism. Like, there's something that needs to go in order for this to successfully move forward. And especially if it's, like, an addiction or something, like, yeah, because you have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and it's like, as soon as you let this go, Like, you're gonna find emotional fulfillment, but it's almost like you have to trust the process. I almost feel like I'm talking to somebody who only knows, like, darkness. And I don't mean that in, like, a scary way, but it's like they only know depression. They only know anxiety. They only know how to be sad. Like, they don't know how to trust in the process of, like, wish fulfillment. Like, they don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to do any of that. I don't know if that just came out right, because I almost feel like I didn't make sense. But it's like this person is so foggy, and they've been living in this fog for, like, literally so long that they don't know how to let this go. Where, like, it's something like that. Like, I feel like this person, this is like, again, I don't like to get super personal, but I feel like this person does work hard to, like, identify these things. Like, I feel like they do go to therapy, or they are thinking about going to therapy. But yeah, there is communication that's going to be coming in. This is the Eight of Wands. I do feel that the source of this communication, honestly, from my first perception of this reading, is that this is going to be like a download spiritually, and this person's going to get the information that they need from spirit in order to, like, move forward. Like, they're going to have, like, some type of, like, awakening. Or this could be the other individual, like, really expressing how they feel. Yeah, the High Priestess came out again. I wanted to show up again. Yeah, this is a message coming through from spirit. Most definitely. It's like your angels are watching something. Or this is the other person is what, like, unless you're dealing with somebody who has these toxic traits and toxic behaviors, etc., etc., like, this could be, like, your guide. Like, I just see, like, a guide that's, like, on guard. Like, there's somebody's spirit guide who is, like, extremely protective over you. Like, somebody's spirit guide is extremely protective over them. And they're like, oh, no, you're not. Like, you're not going to step foot. Like, with your toxic ass, it's not going to come near my person. You know what I mean? Like, this person, whoever, whether this is you or the other person that you're dealing with, is extremely connected to spirit. For the guide to come out like that, with, like, that kind of, like, an attitude of, like, you better watch your step kind of thing, like, yeah, we have the Three of Cups here. Sorry. We have the Three of Cups here, and I really feel that whoever's really connected to spirit has been seeing three birds. Like, no shit. Like, actually seeing three birds, like, together. Like, really close together. Like, literally bird, bird, bird. No space between them. And I feel like you've seen them consecutively, like, around in, like, random circumstances, like driving. You see them on like power lines, or you've seen them on, like, a fence. But it's something about blackbirds, like, whether it be like crows, ravens, or those, like, little blackbirds. You see three of them. Whoever this highly spiritual person is that's, like, really connected, they see those birds, and that's, like, a big message for them. But there is going to be some type of happy outcome. Your energies are, like, so intertwined that I can't figure out, like, who this card is pertaining to. Like, I can't figure out if this is the person who has strong Capricorn, or if this is the person who is, like, really connected to spirit, because, like, I can tell that it's two different people that I'm reading, but you guys are so meshed and so intertwined that it is so hard for me to decipher. It's like you guys are just one. Like, it's like you guys are just so intertwined, and, like, I don't know, like, if you could feel that, like, somebody else, like, all up in your energy all the time with this heavy energy, like, oh my Lanta. I see through this card a happy outcome. With the World being here, the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune upright, I do really see a happy outcome. And I feel like it's whenever this toxicity and this sadness, whatever materialism, ego centric behavior, like something like that, narcissism, like when that gets released, like that's when the happiness is going to come back. But I really get the sense that this is something that is worth waiting for, because you have the make the effort card, and it's like, make the effort if this is somebody that really matters to you, you know? Like, only you as a person can identify, like, if this love is meant for you. Like, you have to feel it to know it. I can't sit here and say, like, yeah, this is what you should do. Like, no, I would never advise somebody to stay in a toxic situation. Like, if something is unhealthy and toxic, leave. Leave, move on with your life. What is meant for you will be for you, but you cannot stay in a potentially harmful, toxic situation. That's not okay. So this is a very individualized reading that, again, you're going to have to really look at it and say, like, does this apply to me? Does this not apply to me? But, like, if it doesn't fit, don't make it. I'm not encouraging anybody to stay in a toxic situation. I'm saying that if you know in your heart that, like, this person, like, is doing the work, like, to better themselves, like, you know it within your core, like, your intuition's telling you it's on point, like, you're happy, and you see this in this person, like, then yeah, I see a happy outcome. But it's, again, if it's unhealthy, if it's toxic, if it's violent, like, do not stay. Do not stay for that. That's not a situationship that you want to be in. That's the divine would never want somebody in a situation like that, or to stay in a situation like that. Never. Like, I would never advise that. So please, make sure that you know what situation you're dealing with. We have justice here, so yeah, justice is going to be served. And I feel that whoever was, like, potentially hurt or caused the confusion, like, it's going to get cleared up. Yeah, it's going to be cleared up. And what do we have here? We have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, too. So, like, it's going to move forward and things are going to clear up. That's for sure. But again, like I said, I need to reiterate myself with this. Okay? If you are in an unhealthy situation, if there is abuse, if there is neglect, if it is toxic, do not stay. Okay? Do not stay because of a tarot read. Okay? Please leave and get yourself in a safe environment. Get yourself around healthy people. I would never advise somebody to stay in a toxic situation. Again, this is a very specific message for somebody who is actively working through behaviors that are toxic and maybe an addiction or something of that nature that causes a conflict. So I just wanted to make myself clear with that. Let's get 2 cards of advice. Ooh, they just wanted to fly out. What are they? The Magician and the Lovers. Wow. So yeah, this could be something that you actually manifested, but like it honestly came together too quickly, maybe. This could be something that you have all the tools that you need in order to make it work. Again, a very specific message, not going to be for everyone. Yeah, I feel like there is an apology that's coming in. This person's going to come back around, and I feel like they're going to apologize for maybe their behavior, for what they did, for causing confusion and disharmony. Your relationship's going to go to a new phase. It's gonna enter deeper waters. This person could be artsy as well. Yeah, we have the King of Water, and then we have Ego here. And I really feel that the approach that they're asking you to take is to be the King of Water. To let go of the false sense of entrapment and being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So, again, with the Devil card here, the approach, I feel like they're going to come in. It's going to be very, like, little, you know, it'll be like a little dipping the toes in the water type of thing where they're like, hey, I'm really sorry, can we talk? But then they're going to open up and they're going to become the King of Water because they've learned through this ego. And yeah, see the Chariot's at the bottom of this deck right here? And we have the Chariot out on the board. So this person is moving forward. Again, a very specific message for somebody who's putting in the work. This could be you or the other person, vice versa, masculine, feminine. vice versa. This is a very specific message, but it seems that this person is putting in the work and they're willing to do it. And if they are, then congratulations, that's amazing, because, you know, putting in the work is not something that's easy. But yeah, that's really what I see here. That is what I see. Let me pull you guys one of these cards too. I just saw 2021. I don't know if it's a message for somebody. Maybe if you're into numbers, look them up. What can we get for Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? Too many. I will leave imagination out because of the way it fell. Okay. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Doubt. I release the need to know all answers. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So I really feel that this is asking you to, again, analyze the situation and say, does this serve my higher good? I see from the cards that with the people and circumstance that I'm looking at right now, with the person who is putting in the work, it is something that is worth it, that is worth the higher good. Like, if you guys can work it out, great. If not, if it's unhealthy, walk away. Find your happiness. Like, find who you are. Like, find what makes you happy, what drives your passion. Like, there is the need to release doubt in this situation. I feel, again, that with a false sense of entrapment, I feel like this person, again, could have been caught up in their own thoughts. So it's like releasing that doubt and being able to trust. And I really feel that you need to use your imagination. Like, you need to, like, visualize yourself being with this person and being, like, visualize it working. Visualize healthy coping skills. Visualize a healthy boundary. Like, visualize the relationship that you want. And I just saw 22:12 on the clock too, just a couple seconds ago when I looked up. Yeah, that's really what I got for you guys, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's great. Again, this isn't a message that's going to be for everyone. This is for people who are putting in the work and who are actively aware of, you know, detrimental things that are in their field and personality traits that are detrimental. Like, these are people who are working hard to, like, fix themselves. So, thanks for checking out the reading, guys. I'll catch up with you later. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and thank you guys for all your support, your likes, your shares, your comments, and stuff. Like, it's so cool to read everything and to, like, hear how it connects with you guys. So again, I love it, and I can't wait to catch up with you guys next time. Bye.